we will create a one table with all possible data types. Also, we will insert the data. Then we will use a data length function so that we will get to know how much memory is occupied or utilized to store the particular value in the database. Clear? Hello? Okay. Let me create a table. So, you are able to see my screen, correct? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So let me do some table. Okay, let's say sample underscore data. Okay, so this is our table name. So make sure that your query window is pointing to the your database test 6. Okay, so we will need to cover all the possible data types. For example, EID. Okay, data type integer. Next, so ename. Next, varchar data type. For example, 40. Next, email ID. Okay, I am putting nvarchar data type. Nvarchar of 60. Okay, next, salary. Okay, I am taking big int. Oh, sorry, not big int, float. Okay, next, contact number or phone number. So this time I'm using big int data type. Next, gender. Okay, so I am using char of 10. Okay, next, date of birth or date of joining. So I am using date time. Okay, so how many columns I have declared so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Yes.
Okay, next, status. Okay, whether he is active or inactive. Okay, so we are putting the data type called BAT. Okay, sir. So we have declared the total 8 columns. Also, we have mentioned the different data types. I didn't repeat the data type, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so now we will start inserting the data once the table is created. I have just written a script, but I have not executed this one. Let me click on this. Okay, so you already know how to insert the data into this table, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we will insert 2 or 3 records. After that, we will use the data length function. Okay, INSERT insert table name. So we can insert a multiple values at a time, right, sir? Okay, so
Yes, sir.
employee ID, let's say 1. Okay, okay, next, e-name. Okay, let's say Girish. Okay, next, employees email ID. I am going to put girish@gmail.com. Okay, next, salary, let's say 6,000. Next, phone number. Okay, some phone number. Okay, next, gender. Okay, it's male. Okay, next, date of joining. What is the format we supposed to give for the dates? We need to mention
Year, month, and day.
Year,
year.
month, and
Okay,
date.
this is the format I am giving right now. So date of joining. Okay, so he is active. Okay, if he resigned means inactive. Okay, so now let me copy this one. Okay, comma, right. So this time I'm adding 101. Okay, I'm putting the number is Naresh. Okay, Naresh @wipro.com. Okay, here the salary is okay 10,000. Next phone number is something. Okay, so here it is a male 20. Okay, so inactive. Okay, so we are trying to insert 2 records. What is the issue, sir? Okay, okay. The problem is, okay, for the last column, what is the data type that I have given? bit. Okay, so bit, okay, will allow either true or false. Either, okay, true or false, or you can put 1 or 0. You should not put a letters, correct? Okay, so what to do? We will need to remove this active or inactive. We have to mention, for example, he is active 1. Suppose he is inactive, so I am putting 0. Okay, you need to manage the data like this while inserting the data for the bit data type. So bit is nothing but a Boolean data type. Okay, so please read the data error message. Based on that, you have to change the value. Clear, sir?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now we are good. Okay, we are able to insert the 2 records. Okay, let me make them mute. Okay. So now we will check the data in the table. How to check the data in the table? Simply you can write a select star from
Sample data.
sample data. So this query will return 2 records, correct? Okay. So now we are interested how much memory was occupied for storing this one in the column EAD. Similarly, we are interested how much memory was utilized or occupied to store 60,000 in the salary column. Similarly, how much memory is allocated or occupied, or utilized to store this date and time in the date of joining column. Okay, clear? Yesterday, I have told you based on the data type, memory will be allocated, correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Based on the data
Yes,
type,
sir.
memory will be allocated. So let's refresh this test 6 database and we'll expand our sample data table so that right side also, left side also we can check. Okay, what is our table name? Sample underscore data. Okay, so if I check the data size for storing this value or this value, what would be the memory? What would be the memory allocation for this one to store? Yesterday I told you. So what is the data type of EAD column?
4 bytes. 4 bytes.
Okay, the data type of EAD column is an integer that we have defined. Okay, for the integer, okay, memory allocation will be the 4 bytes. For the big int,
8 bytes.
8
8
bytes.
bytes. So you need to remember. Next, for the varchar data type,
For 1 letter, 1 byte.
for 1 letter, 1 byte. Okay, for example, ename column. So there are 2 names here. For example, Girish. So Girish. How many letters?
6 letters.
6 letters.
6
6
letters.
into 1. Okay, 6 bytes memory will be utilized. Okay, next, Naresh. Okay, how much memory will be utilized?
6 bytes.
6 bytes. Okay, for example, this one. You check the data type of email ID column and then you tell me.
32 bytes.
Okay, so in the girish@gmail.com, the total length of the given string is
16 digits.
16 letters. Okay,
16
so
letters.
data type of email ID was n-varchar data type. In case of n-varchar data type, each letter will occupy 2 bytes. So 16 is the total length of girish@gmail.com. So 16 into 2, 32 bytes will be occupied. So, but still we are not sure. Okay, so now we are going to learn which function. Which function?
Data length.
Data length. Okay, so I want to display as it is EID column and I want to display memory utilization. So for the memory utilization, data length function that I am using, length of column name. Please remember that we can't use some string or something. Okay, we must use a column name. Okay, for the data length function. I didn't give a syntax, I think, correct? Did I give the syntax yesterday for the data length?
No, sir.
Okay, so data length of column name. So for the other functions, we have written a syntax, but data, yeah, for example, len function. What was the syntax for the len function? Len of given string
String
or
or
column
column.
name. column name. Okay, but for the data length function, we are mentioning the column name. We can't mention the string because value must be stored in the database. So where we can store the value? By creating the table, by mentioning the table, by mentioning the column. In that column only value will be available, correct? So that is the reason in the syntax, we have to use column name. Clear or not clear? If the value is stored in the database, then only we can find out the memory, how much memory was utilized or occupied to store in the database. That's the reason in the syntax, we mentioned the particularly column name. Okay. So what is the column name that I have mentioned here?
Employee.
Hmm?
Employee.
Employee ID.
Okay, so there are two things in the select part. One is a column name and another one is a expression. So in place of expression, I have used a function. What is the function I have used? Data length. Okay, data length of column name. Column name I have given EID. Okay, this one will give the data. This one will give the data, whatever the data that you have inserted. So the second one will give the logical information. So it means the output of the data length function. So let's execute this query. Please observe the output. So for the EID column, these are the values we have inserted using the insert script. But for this one, okay, so we are getting no column name. So this one, okay, for this expression, we can mention the logical column. Okay, so I am mentioning the, okay, now you tell me how much memory was utilized for storing this one? 4 bytes. Similarly for this, it's a fixed length data type. Okay. If your digits are more, digits are less, okay, it will occupy how much memory?
4 bytes.
4
4
bytes.
bytes.
Okay, right. Next, similarly, we will go and check for the ename column. So I'm going to take ename. Just observe it. For storing the Girish, how much memory is utilized?
6.
6. Okay, do not think that this is a fixed one. Okay, let me add one more record in the table. Okay. These two records are already inserted. I will increase the okay. So now we have a 3 records. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Total in our table 3 records. Select star. Okay, right. So now anyway, we are going to check the data length function. For the Girish, how much memory is utilized? 6 bytes. For the Naresh, 6 bytes. Okay, for the Lakshmi,
5 bytes.
5 bytes. So now you understand, right? Varchar data type is a varying length data type. So how much, okay, how many letters that you have inserted, for each letter, it will occupy 1 byte. Okay, clear or not clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
Hmm.
So any disturbance from my end or any lagging while I speak?
No, sir.
Okay, right. Next. So we are going to understand the data length function for the other data type, which is email ID. Okay. So the data type of email ID column was nvarchar data type. So let's see. Okay, I am going to copy this. Okay. So this time we are using 2 columns. So this part we have already executed just to know the difference. Okay. See, for storing the Girish, okay, it's allocated 6 bytes because the data type of ename column was varchar data type. So clear. Now coming to the email ID. So the total length you said 16. Okay. The data type of email ID was n varchar. We know that in case of n varchar data type, each letter will occupy 2 bytes. So that is the reason it's a 32 bytes, correct? So
Yes.
which data type will be better, okay, to save the memory?
Varchar.
Which data type will be better, okay, to save the memory? So varchar data type will be better, correct?
Yes.
Hello. Okay, right. So clear, everyone is clear? Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
next, we are going to understand what would be the memory allocation in case of float data type. Let's see. Okay, I can remove this part. Okay, we should remove this comma. For the last expression, we should not put a comma. Okay, please understand. Okay, irrespective of any value in the float, okay, irrespective of any value, it should be number. Okay, so the fixed size, correct? It's a fixed size, yes or no? For the float data type, okay, what would be the memory allocation? It's 8 bytes.
8 byte.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Next, we will add one more column. So what is the next column? So big int, you tell me, sir. Ritosh? Phone number data type was big int. Okay, now tell me what is the memory allocation for the big int?
8 bytes.
8 bytes. Suppose if the data type of your column is a integer, then
4 bytes.
okay. So now you understand the difference between integer and big int, correct?
Yes.
Okay. For the integer, memory allocation will be the 4 bytes. For the big int, memory allocation will be
8 bytes.
okay, right. Next, okay, gender. What is the data type they have defined?
Char.
Char of 10. Okay. So here, how much length we have mentioned?
10.
10. Okay. So it won't check how many letters that you have inserted. By the default, whatever the size that you have defined, that number of bytes will be allocated. Okay. So for example, in the gender data, in the gender, you have a MALE. Okay. Suppose if we would have defined a varchar data type for the gender data type, what would be the memory allocation for this? If we would have defined varchar data type for the gender,
1 byte.
4
1 byte.
bytes.
4 bytes memory,
4
correct?
bytes, sir.
Okay, okay, 4 bytes memory will be utilized. Okay, next, suppose if we would have defined n varchar data type for this, then how much memory will be utilized?
8 bytes.
8
8 bytes.
bytes.
Okay, so but what is the data type that we have defined?
Character.
Char. So for the char data type, it won't check how many number of letters, how much string that you have inserted. It is a fixed length data type. So whatever the data size that you have mentioned, that number of bytes will be allocated. Okay. So you cannot save the memory in this case. Okay. See, I told you, right, for the mail, okay, it won't check how many letters that you have inserted. Okay. It's a fixed memory allocation. Okay. So 10 bytes. So in case of n varchar, in case of char, okay, so memory allocation will be more, correct? In case of char data type or in case of n varchar data type, okay, memory allocation will be more and also we are wasting the memory, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You understand or not? In interview, you may get one question, okay? What is the difference between varchar and n varchar? Or what is the difference between n varchar and char? Or what is the difference between varchar and char? Clear? Hello?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So in that case, okay, your data length function will help you, okay, to explain in detail.
So, sir, for char, it will take the data type length as given, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So for char, okay, what is the data size that you have mentioned? So that number of bytes will be allocated to store this value. Okay. Suppose if you define here 30, then 30 bytes will be allocated to store this.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay, sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Now let's go with the another data type. Okay. Okay. Can anyone tell me what would be the memory allocation for the date time data type? 8 bytes. Clear?
Oh, yeah.
8 bytes. Okay. What are the data types? Okay. To allocate fixed 8 bytes. Big int is one of the data type. Next,
Int and data
Yes,
type, float as well.
big int, float, date time. Correct?
Yeah.
For these 3 data types, okay, it's a fixed memory allocation. It's 8 bytes. Okay, sir? Hello.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Similarly, we will check for the bool data type. Okay, see, from the other tools point of view, this one we call it as a boolean. Okay, so here it is a bit data type. Okay, let's see. So we are trying to understand the memory allocation for the bit data type. So what is the memory allocation? 1 byte. 1 byte, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyone has any question on data length function and a len function? So we have discussed already len function. Today we have discussed about data length function. Okay. Can anyone tell me please what is the use of len function? Similarly, what is the use of data length function?
Data length function can be only used in the existing table, whether that if data is present. Length function can be used to just access the data.
Girish, just hold on. Mahesh. Prakash.
Yeah, length is only to count the value of a string, particular string.
To count the number of characters
Number
or
of
letters
characters
in the data or in the given string.
in the
Clear?
given. Yeah.
Okay. Similarly, what is the data length?
It is to count the number of characters in a given.
No.
How much storage it is?
Yeah, so memory.
Mm.
Sorry, memory.
I was explaining this one from last 10 minutes or now again you are telling number of characters. Okay, so you please write down, sir. Len versus data length in your notebook, you please mention it.
Yeah.
Done, sir?
Yeah, noted, sir.
Completed. Ritosh, completed?
Yes, sir.
Ritosh?
Completed.
Okay. Can you just read what are the points you have written?
Yeah, one sec.
What are the points that you have mentioned to know differences between len and data length? This question will come in interviews.
Length. Len is used to count the characters in the given string.
Okay.
Data length is used to get the how many bytes memory occupied to the particular column or data type.
Okay. Right. Also, you know, right? What are the difference between varchar and varchar, n varchar, char? What is the difference
Yeah.
between int, big int, right? So whenever you are free, okay, you please write down in the notebook. Okay. Not now.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Right. So everybody is clear to know the differences between the data types as well. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes,
Everybody is
Yes.
clear what is the difference between int, big int? Similarly, what is the difference between int and float? Clear or not clear?
Yes.
Okay, right. So what is the next function? We are actually discussing about the string functions, right? So I have given already the list. What are the functions that we are going to use frequently? Can you tell me what is the next function after data length? Just refer your notes, sir.
Char
Char
index.
Okay, right.
Char index is there.
Char index. Okay, so the next function is char index. So using this function, we can find out a position of the specified letter or specified substring in the given string. Okay, by using this char index function. Okay, let me just take some simple string. Let's say Arun Kumar. Okay, so in this Arun Kumar, we are interested to find out a position of the space, or we are interested to find out a position of UN. So position of, okay, UN means it's a substring, correct?
Okay.
Position of UN, okay, we need to find out. Our position of space we are interested to find. Okay, so we can find out a position of letter or
Position of space.
position. Space also is nothing but a letter. Okay, substring. Okay, substring means, okay, if the letter is more than one, correct? For example, we are interested to find out a position of UN. It is a substring, correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We are interested to find out a position of a Kumar in the given string Arun Kumar. Okay, can anyone tell me what is the position of R? It's
Oh.
simple too. Okay, what is the position of space?
5.
I,
Okay, so what is the position of Kumar? What is the position of Kumar?
from 6 to
6. Okay, the position of Kumar is 6. Okay,
oh,
next, can anyone tell me what is the position of Run? What is the position of Run in the Arun Kumar?
two,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, right. So now you are clear, right? So we are going to use a char index function, okay, to find out a position of any letter or any substring in the given string. So let's write a syntax first, and then we will try some examples. Okay, sir? Hello.
Okay, sir.
Right. So I am going to write a syntax char index of search string, okay, comma, given string. Please don't write, okay, so I will give you a time, wait, comma, start position. From which position you want to search? Okay, so this is the syntax. Okay, so let me try. Okay. Char index of, okay, so we need to mention the search string first. Okay, so let me put, okay, space, okay, comma, what is the given string? This is the one. Okay, so we want to search, okay, from the second letter onwards. From the second letter onwards. Okay, let me check the output. Okay, can you try to understand? Okay, we have given a start position 2. So from the start position onwards, if you see the space, space, then we will get that space position in the entire string. Okay, clear? So this is the second position in your given string. From R onwards, okay, we will need to start looking for the space. Here I have a space. Clear?
Okay.
Hello. Okay. So just to check. Okay. So from the R onwards, where we have a space, here we have a space. So in the given entire string, okay, what is the position of this space? It's 5, right? Hello. Can you
Yes,
see my
sir.
screen or any issues? Hello.
Yeah, understand.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay. See, now I am giving the 8. I am giving the start position is 8. So from the 8th position onwards, it will start looking for the space. If the space is not available after start position, then the output will be 0. Clear? If the space is available after 8th position, then it will return the position of that
Space.
Space.
space position in the given string. Right now, you tell me what is the output of this query.
0.
0.
0.
0. Okay. Can it? Okay. See why 0? Because after 8th position, we don't see space, right?
Any space, yes.
Okay. So what is this letter position of U?
6.
6.
7.
Okay. From here onwards, you have to start looking for the space. We don't see any space after AR, correct?
Yes.
So now the output will be the 0. Clear? Suppose
Yes.
if I give 1, then what is the output?
Or 6.
What is the output of this query?
6. 6.
5.
6. 6, sir.
0.
5, sir.
From the first position
Okay.
onwards,
5.
we need to
5.
look for the
5.
space. Okay.
5.
Here we have a space. So
5,
we
sir.
will get output 5. Okay. Right. Next, I am giving 5. What is the output?
5 only.
1.
5 only.
5.
Okay, no, sir?
Okay.
At the 5th position only we have a space. Okay, then it will return the same position. Okay, next. Suppose if I give 6, then
0.
0.
0.
0.
After 6th position, we don't see, correct?
Yes.
Okay, next. So I am interested to find out a position of UN. Okay, now you tell me what is the output.
3.
3.
I have given a substring UN. Okay, so you please first check what is the 6th
0.
position in your string.
0.
So this is the 6th position, correct? So after that, we don't see any UN. So the output will be
0.
0. Okay. So now I am giving, okay, 1. What is the output?
3.
What is the output of this
3.
query?
3. 3. 3.
Yes. Okay. Clear or not clear?
Here.
Next,
Clear, sir.
I am going to put UM. Then what is the output? What is the
7.
output?
7. 7.
7. 7.
7.
Okay. So clear? Okay. Minimum 10 examples. You please write it down. Okay. In your notebook. Minimum 10 example. Each example should have a different query. Okay. This also you have to change. And this position also you have to change. That start position. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So first write down the description about the char index function, what it will do, and syntax. After that, minimum 10 examples. For each example, you have to write an output also. Okay, what would be the output it will return? Okay, I have executed, I think 5 to 6 examples. You have to try minimum 10. Okay, so write down the description about char index. It is very useful. Okay, in the real time. Okay, just write down the description. It is used to find out a position of specified letter or substring. It is used to find out a position of specified letter or substring in the given string from the start position onwards. Based on the start position, okay, not from the start position onwards, based on the start position. It is used to find out a position of specified letter or substring from the given string based on the start position. At this point also, if the specified letter or substring if the specified letter or substring not found after the start position, then it will return 0. If the specified letter or substring not found after the start position, then it will return 0. Srinivas? Srinivas, are you there? Mahesh, clear or not clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. So write down the syntax. Minimum 10 examples, you write it down. Okay. So now we will work on one real-time requirement or minimum 10 queries you have to. After writing the query, you must write output. What is the output of this query? Okay. Don't copy my examples. You have to write.
So I just have it out.
Yeah, tell me, Amma.
So what if the start position is a substring itself? Is it gonna return 0 or
Come again. What is the?
the specified substring is the starting position itself? Let's say I give a
For example,
okay. No. Got it. Sorry.
okay. Please write down minimum 5 to 10 examples. Completed, sir. Completed, sir. Examples.
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Monica,
Yes, sir.
Girish, Bhavya, Anisha, sorry. Adit,
Sure, completed.
done.
Yes,
How
sir.
many examples you have written?
Fourth one I am doing, sir.
Only
Three.
4, huh?
Yeah. I'm still doing the fourth one. I'm doing.
Naglakshmi, Niharika,
Yes, sir.
Mahesh,
Completed, sir.
Revati, done. Venugopal. Venugopal completed. How many?
7, sir.
Okay. Each example is different, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So now let's work on one requirement, simple requirement. Okay. So understand the requirement first. Okay. So based on that, you need to suggest, okay, what are the functions we will have to use. Okay. So yesterday we have worked on one requirement. Okay. So let's say LOKESH. So this is the input. Okay. So what we did, we converted into this, correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have only one name. Okay, it's a first name. So we took that first name as the input. After that, we have extracted a first letter and we converted into the uppercase. The remaining letter we converted into the lowercase, correct?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So now this time, so they are giving two names. One is the first name and one is middle name, or we can say first name, second name. Clear? So they are giving two names. Okay. What is the output they are expecting? Clear? So they are expecting the first letter of first name should be capital and remaining letters in the first name should be in a lowercase. And again, first letter of the second name has to be converted into the uppercase and remaining letters we will need to convert into lowercase.
Lowercase.
Requirement is clear or not clear?
Clear,
Guys, requirement is clear or not clear?
clear,
Okay.
sir.
Right. So you tell me what are the functions we will need to use, okay, to achieve the requirement. So once we have written a logic, we need to test that logic for any two names, correct? They can give, okay, for example, Naresh Babu or Narayana Rao, okay, something like that, okay? We will change the input instead of Lokesh Babu, clear? So you tell me the steps, okay? You tell me the steps what to do. So first what we will do is we will find out a position of the space. Okay, I am going to write a logic to find out a position of the space. So what is the query that I supposed to use to find out a position of the space? We need to find out a position of the space.
Char index.
Char index of, okay. So why did I mention this hyphen? Because I want to use this one, okay, frequently, okay. That is the reason, okay. Otherwise you can just leave it and make it ready. Char index of, we need to find out a position of the space in the given two names. First, we need to mention a search string. In place of search string, we need to mention a space. Okay. Next, after that, we have to take a input. You know the syntax, right? From the starting position onwards, we need to search for the space. Okay, clear? So using this query, can we get a space position or not? Can we get a position of the space using this query or not? Tell me.
Yes, we will get it.
Yes, sir.
We will get it.
Right. See, now the space is available in a 7th position. Just check. Is it correct or not correct? Ritush, it's correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it's
So
correct, sir.
basically this query is position of space, right?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, let it be. Next, we will start our work now. Any issues while I speak? Or any lagging?
No.
No, sir.
My voice is clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, right. Now we are going to start our work. Okay. First, we will need to extract first letter of the first name. Okay. What is the function we supposed to use? It's very simple. We will need to use a left function. So left of
Upper
comma
string
1.
comma 1.
So this one we will get first letter. After that, what to do? We have to convert into
Upper.
Upper.
okay. So one step is completed, sir. Correct?
Yes, sir.
One step is completed. Okay. What is the next step? In the first name only. In the first name only we need to do. Okay. So in the first name, we need to extract from the second letter till space. Correct?
Yes. Yes,
We
sir.
need to extract from the second letter to till
Space.
space. Okay. So how to extract this OKESH? Tell me.
Substring.
Yes, we must use this time substring function because the requirement is here. We need to extract the middle part. Correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So select substring. What is the syntax for substring? Given string comma, start position comma, number of characters or length. Correct? Okay. So now I am going to use if anyone is busy, okay, with your personal work, okay, you better drop, okay, and you do your work, okay, I don't mind, okay. So unnecessarily don't make noise, sir. You please sit in the room, okay. See, because of you, okay, everyone is getting disturbed, right? So you, okay, so if you don't have a question or if you are if you want to give a response when I ask, okay, better you sit in the room and you can talk. Okay. See, someone is making the noise and everyone is getting disturbed. Okay. So please go on mute better. Still some people are on mute. Okay. Right. We will need to extract OKESH from the given string. So what is the start position here? It's 2.
2.
Okay. So how much length or how many number of characters we need to mention?
11.
No, OKESH.
Okay.
OKESH. It's 5, right?
5.
Okay. So do you think if we give 5, it will be the right option or correct logic or static? It is a static. If I give some other name, okay, it won't be 5, right? Hello? See, for example, let me take some other 2 names instead of this Lokesh Babu. Okay. See. Okay. Okay. If we go with this first name and second name, okay, and for this logic, how much length we mention? See, this part we have to extract. In that case, how much we have to mention here?
8, sir.
8.
My God, you count ARAYANA. How much? 7.
7,
Okay.
sir.
So if we want to try for this, how much we have to mention? 5, right? So depends on the names, this part will be changed, correct? So this one you have to calculate dynamically. The number of characters, okay, you need to calculate dynamically. Okay, so what I am going to do is, I am going to copy this one. Okay, so what is the output here for Lokesh Babu? Tell me.
6.
What is the output, sir?
6.
It is 7, right?
7.
See, I already executed this query. It's a 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much we supposed to mention here? 5, correct? How much we supposed to mention for the Lokesh Babu to extract OKESH? 5.
5.
Okay. So, but here we mentioned 7. So we are mentioning -2. So now we will execute this one. We are able to extract the right information, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we will check. Okay. Okay. The same logic should work. Okay. Okay. Getting or not getting?
Yeah. We got.
So we need to write a logic in a dynamic way. It should not work only for the Lokesh Babu. It should work for any 2 names. Right, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So try to understand this one. Okay. So what we did using this part, so we are able to extract the
Okay, yes.
from the second position till space, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now we will need to convert this part into lower, correct? LOWER. Okay, clear or not clear? Okay. So already we have written a logic to get first letter and convert into the uppercase. Okay, let me execute this. Okay, so what to do? Only this one and this one you have to concatenate, correct? Yes or no?
Sir. Yes, sir.
So now I am going to put plus.
Yes.
Okay, here I will remove this select. Let it be. Okay. Okay, one part is completed. Okay, next we need to include a space, correct? After Lokesh, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Plus, here I am giving the space. Is it okay or not okay?
Okay.
That's okay, sir.
Okay, right. So now we will have to think about the second name or middle name. So in the middle name or in the second name, what to do? We need to extract the first letter and then we need to convert into the uppercase, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start writing the logic for that. Okay, select. What is the function we supposed to use?
Right.
Left.
In the entire string, we will need to extract first letter of the second name or middle name, right?
Yes.
What is the function we supposed to use?
Right also.
Right.
I think you guys are not practicing. Substring function only we supposed to use.
Substring, sir.
Okay, substring. Okay, what is the syntax?
Space.
Okay, comma. How much we need to mention as a start position? What is the position of the space?
5. 7. 7.
7.
7.
Let's say 7 plus 1. Okay. comma, how many letters we wanted? Only one letter. Okay, so you tell me substring of Lokesh Babu, comma, 8, comma, 1. Then what is the output? Substring of Lokesh Babu, comma, 8, comma, 1. Then what is the output?
B, sir. Small b.
Small b. Okay, right. We are good. In place of 7, what you want me to do? In place of 7,
Char index.
okay, so that this logic will work for any name, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now we are able to extract the first letter of middle name or second name. So after that, we are going to use upper. Okay. Okay, done. So we will remove this select and we will move it to here. Let's move here only. Here we will add a plus. Okay, na sir? Okay. So now we will execute this total. Okay. LOKESH space capital B. Okay. Next, still we need to do something. Okay. What to do? We will need to extract ABU, correct? And then we need to convert into upper lowercase, right?
Lowercase.
Okay. Let it be plus here. Okay. So now we will write a logic. From the right side onwards, we need to extract, correct?
Yes, sir.
From the right side onwards, we will need to extract. Okay. So what to do? RIGHT. Okay. Let me first write down, select. Comma 3. What is the output, sir, for this?
A, B.
Do you think if I write a 3, it will be okay for any names?
No.
No.
Okay, this one also we need to calculate dynamically. Okay. What is the total length? What is the total length of the given string?
11.
11. Okay. Right. Minus 7 minus 1. Okay. How much, sir, now? 11 minus 7 minus 1. How much?
3.
3. Okay. So in place of 11, what to do?
Len function.
In place of 7?
Char
Next.
Okay, na, sir. So this one will be the 8 at a runtime, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's execute this part first. Okay, we are able to extract ABU. Okay, so now we need to convert lower, right? Okay, already we have a plus. So we will remove this. How many functions we have used to achieve this requirement?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6,
Okay.
1.
See, we have written a logic, but this logic we need to test it for any two names. Simply, I am going to remove this Lokesh Babu and replace with some other name. Okay. For example, Adit. Okay. RADDY. Okay. This is the. Okay. So make sure in all the places it got replaced. Okay, na sir? Okay. I have replaced. Okay. So now this should be. This is okay or not okay?
Oh.
In place of this one, again, I want to use some big names. Okay. Control C, Control H. Okay. Okay, I have
Honorable Babu Naidu.
please check in all the places it is replaced or not replaced. Okay, so now we are going to test this logic. Okay, it's working, right?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So what are the functions that we have used to achieve this requirement, Manotna? Hello? What are the
Yes, sir.
functions we have used? We have used a left function. Okay, we have
Left
used a
function.
right
Uppercase.
function. We
Right.
have used a upper. We have
Upper,
used a lower.
substring.
Okay.
Len.
Char index
Char
we have
index.
used. Len we
Length.
have used, right?
Yes.
So these are the functions. If you practice, then only you can do this requirement, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you try it. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm sending this logic to you in the chat box. Okay. Even if you copy, it won't work. You have to understand first the logic. Why he has used this function, you should know. Individually, first you should know about left, right, upper, lower, substring, char index, len. Then only you can work on this requirement. Otherwise, you cannot. Okay. Right. So char index function we have completed. Can you tell me what is the next function we will need to learn?
Replace.
Okay. So it is very simple, sir. Replace function. Right. So replace function. Why do we use it? Adit? Hello?
Sir, to replace anything, sir.
To replace string 1 by string 2 if the string 1 is occurred, correct? In the given string, right?
Okay.
Suppose I am taking your name, Adit.
Okay.
Okay. In place of, okay. In place of Adit, I want to replace, okay, Babu. Okay.
Okay.
Or I will add here also. This is the string we have taken. This is the string we have taken. Okay. So you tell me Adit is available in how many places or how many occurrences?
3 occurrences.
3 occurrences. In all the occurrences, we can replace. Okay. So let me write down the logic. Sorry, syntax. Replace of given string or column name. Okay. Given string or column name, comma, string 1, comma, string 2. Clear or not clear? So how it will work? So in the given string, okay, this replace function will check this string 1 is available or not. Okay, if it is available in how many occurrences it is available. So in all the occurrences, okay, it will be replaced with string 2. Okay, so now let's do an example. Select what is the function, sir? Replace. Okay, this is the string I am taking as a input. Now, what is the string 1? Okay. In place of Adit, we would like to replace with Bob. Okay. So what would be the output of this query?
Babu Reddy, Babu.
Babu Reddy, Babu, Babu.
No. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Please copy this. First, write down the description about replace function. Why do we use it? It is used to replace the string 1 by string 2 in the given string in all the occurrences. It is used to replace the string 1 by string 2 in all the occurrences of the given string. Now write down the syntax and then you write down minimum 2 examples. Done, sir? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, right. Next, one more function. What is the next function, sir? What is the next function, sir? Stuff. Okay.
Sir.
Okay, right. So it is used, it is similar to the replace, but it is used to replace a string in the required positions, not in all occurrences. Okay, stuff is similar to the replace, but it is bit different. Okay, so just now we have replaced Adit by Bob. Okay, okay. I want to replace only in this position with Bob. Okay, remaining, let it be. Okay, clear or not clear? We don't want to replace in all the occurrences of Adit. We wanted to replace only this Adit by Bob. This is our requirement. You are getting or not getting, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for that, which function we supposed to use?
Stuff.
Stuff. Okay, so we will need to see first syntax and then we will have to write an example. Okay, right. Okay, let me write down the syntax. First stuff. Okay, given string, comma, start position. Okay, next number of letters or length, comma, replaced string. Replaced string. Okay, please try to understand. Okay, so start position, let's say 1. Okay, length, okay, 3. Replaced string, it's a Bob. So given string means the one which we are working. Clear? Okay, let me just show you one example. Let me copy this. Adit is the 4 letters. No one is telling. Okay, this is the given string, sir. Okay, what is the position of A? What is the position of A? 1, 4. Okay, we want to replace with some A, B, C, D. Okay, na sir? Instead of Bob. Okay, now let's execute this query. Can you please see the output? Hello? Can you please see the output?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Adit got replaced only in the first occurrence, not in remaining occurrences, correct?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you tell me I want to replace this Adit. Okay. What is the position of A? Hmm? Hmm?
12.
What is the position of A, amma?
12.
12, sir.
Getting?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
You write down the definition, next to syntax, and then you write down this example. It is used to replace the string with another string in the required positions. Completed, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Example also completed, right? Example also completed. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay. Maybe tomorrow I will be in traveling. Okay, so I will try my level best to have the class. Okay, if there will be no class, I will definitely let you know in the WhatsApp group by end of today. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So please check, okay, your WhatsApp group message, okay, to attend the class for tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.